This is the brand new LEGO Ideas, the Botanical Garden. And of course, in today's video, we're going to be doing a full review and most importantly, comparing it to the existing LEGO Friends Botanical Garden. What's up, everybody? It's your host, Krista, here from Stud City. And in today's video, of course, we're taking a deep dive into this brand new monster LEGO Idea set. I'm really excited for this one. I had an absolute joy putting it together and looking at all the fine details and all the different plants because there's, I guess, 35 different plant species, as well as 12 minifigures. So if that interests you, stick around, hit that subscribe button, like today's video, and let's take a deep dive into the Botanical Gardens. The actual LEGO set itself features over 3,792 pieces spread out across two LEGO base plates. And if you look at the front of this building, you will notice that it's pretty much symmetrical. So if you want a unique build from the start to bottom, this set probably might not be totally for you because you are building everything almost in duplicate, consisting from this side is symmetrical to this side. So do keep that in mind. However, if you are a completionist like myself, you actually really enjoy doing everything twice, and the overall look looks absolutely fantastic. Don't get me wrong, there's many details that are not the same from one side to the next. Even just looking at the front, this has a birdie and a nice little water fountain compared to the far left side over here with a nice, gorgeous, autumn feeling brick-built Lego tree. Very, very different in the aspect of their two different things, as well as the inside of the botanical building, which we'll take a look at in just a minute, how different they are, considering the right side has a barista and coffee shop, and the left side is more coming into like an office staff area with more botanical plants. Now, before we take a look at the actual mini figures, I want to go ahead and just show you a quick demonstration how awesome this building is in the aspect that you could just take off the roof just like that. And even taking it one step further, you have the right roof, which is symmetrical to the left, so you can flip-flop them if you really wanted. And those come off very easy, and you can just pull them off just like so, kind of like a Lego modular building. Actually, if you want to take a quick look inside the one over here on the right side, it actually had a bird nest going on inside of it. And then we actually have the building here, which is very much a complete modular feeling building. The whole entire tiling on the floor, everything is tiled off. It only has a balcony, so nothing else on the interior. But again, we'll take a look at that in just a second. You have removable back panels here to access some minifigures and place inside. And it's, again, being the symmetrical side, just inverted. So the back wall on this right side comes out and the front wall on this left side comes out. If we first take a look at the right side of the garden here, we have a bunch of different flowers, all unique. I love seeing so many different pink and purples and red flowers, even all the greenery that's built up inside, even the attention to detail, like these almost light up candles, I would say, like they charge up from the sun and energy and they light up during the night. I think that was a great little touch. Maybe get a like hit later down to the future. But here is that actual barista office here on the right side. You can see a lot of different details. Check out that that is unfortunately a sticker piece. It's all the different coffees they have to offer, but looks like there is potentially 4 different options there. Anyways, you got a little computer inside that build. You even have the coffee maker and then some greenery hanging from the right-hand side. Now, you also have this pretty cool fencing element with like vines growing up it. I thought that was kind of unique. And you also notice that the flooring is 100% completely tiled, which would then take you into the main building. But before we do that, let's go ahead and go on the back side here. And you actually have a little cafeteria on the back. We can go ahead and buy a coffee, hang out with your friend, talk about plants, and just kind of kick it. But that room is going to take us into the main botanical collection area. You actually have 2 massive trees that you can kind of gaze at from the actual balcony that I have that minifigure taking a look at. But they are removable and just kind of flop right in there, which I thought is a great little feature. So you could take them out and look at all the rest of the botanical different plant elements. So same thing with that one. It just kind of comes out as so. And then if we take a further look, again, I'm saying the entire flooring is super well detailed and tiled. And then everything around it from all the different plants, mushrooms, flowers, the whole load, just seeing so many different options here, even vines growing around on every side, basically. There's some pink and yellow. Looks like bananas growing out of that one. And then you even have like the little displays there. You can see that are printed 1x1 studs, maybe telling you which plants those are. Now, it is scribble scrabble for the Lego pieces. They're not actually marked. They are all the exact same print, but I thought it was a great little feature. And then you also have a ticket booth right at the front entrance. And then on the far side, you have the Arid Garden, which we'll take a look at next. And that is a sticker element there, not printed. As you leave the cafe, above the doorstop, you have the cafe, again, sticker element, not printed. But as we exit the main botanical area and enter the Arid Gardens, check out all the different plants there. We did remove the wall as we had just demonstrated, but we have a minifigure inside with a bunch of different details, and you can see all of the succulent plants and other miscellaneous plants inside. On the back side, you have a squirrel element digging in a trash can, a water hose, and a flower watering pot, and then you can see probably the water sprinkled over here, so you have a lot more grass growing in on this side. But as we come around the Arid Garden, you can see there's a little bunny hanging out and probably ate all the flowers off this plant right here. I thought that was a nice little attention to detail. And then you can start to see more different florals here. You got these pink flowers, these purple flowers, more pink flowers in different color, in different brick built style, the red kind of roses there, and then even those orange ones in the back with different leaf elements, and then kind of 2 pine trees in the front. And you even have an employee, which we'll look at all the minifigures in just a second, cutting and trimming down the trees. Aside from that, this is such a cool detailed set. You can even see there's another little birdie hanging out here. The set actually features a ton of different animals that we've kind of gone through in this entire review video. And the last one being this little puppy dog right here, which we can see in the front. We do get 12 assorted Lego minifigures inside the set, which is the largest for any Lego Idea set ever made. Starting from left to right, we got this lady who we saw earlier trimming up the bushes. The next guy has, I would argue, is a leaf blower made of brick-built elements. I do love those two probably the most out of all the 12 minifigs because they're like super native to the set. The next one would be just kind of looks like another worker here at the Botanical Gardens. And then we have this young little lady here, and she comes with a pair of headphones and a disco shirt, accompanied by maybe grandpa here with his umbrella, another sightseeing visitor for the day, a photographer. Check out that brick built photographer, that is pretty cool. This guy's just really happy to be a part of the botanical collections. A puppy. We got this guy a little mad that he's holding a yellow flower. Maybe he was hoping it was pink. And then we got another older gentleman here with the red torso and a phone. Maybe he's calling to find his granddaughter over there. And then another minifig with a floral printed torso, and she's carrying an item. And then lastly, an older minifig with a very nice torso print. But now to answer the final question that you have all been waiting for. What is this set compared to the price tag? Which is a hefty price tag, but what is it compared to the LEGO Friends Botanical Collection? Well, first I'm going to demonstrate the roof again because the Friends one doesn't have that. I really do like the roof. I love the transparent pieces, and I love that it's kind of modular aspect. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The original design actually had a modular street where it would kind of pair against to the other LEGO modular buildings, and I think that they went this route is a lot better than the original design, consisting this feels like more of a building inside of a huge park or recreational center or garden, whatever it may be. I think it's far well suited. But not to sidetrack from the ultimate question, I do have a brick-built LEGO Friends Botanical Garden right here. So it is a little bit dusty, so I'm so sorry. It is probably arguably the exact same colorway. I feel like the sand green over white and the translucent pieces is an absolute gorgeous way to look at a botanical garden. I think that they kept that the same. However, this set is so by far better in the fact of details, in the type of scale, and just magnitude of how big it is. Even the floral pieces from the trees being so much more detailed. Everything about it is, trust me, by far a lot better. I do have a second copy of this botanical garden set from the LEGO Friends set, and I was planning to do one of those repickable mocks to build basically something that would more along the lines look a little bit more like this. However, after comparing the two, getting 2 of these for what would arguably be $160 for 2 of them to build something kind of comparable, but even not probably as half as this, it's just simply not there. I do really enjoy this set. It's so much better. I know it's a lot more expensive. You go from $80 to potentially having to almost buy 4 of these to be at the same price of this one. That's kind of crazy. This is $330 here on November 1st, which is a lot of money. And I can definitely argue it should have been already down to 300. But it does come with many pieces, many minifigures, and I understand where that price tag is coming from. And at the end of the day, this is a gorgeous looking building on display. It is absolutely fantastic. Again, this was a gift from the Lego group, so do keep that in mind that this set was sent over for free so I could review it on this channel, and I didn't actually have to spend the $330, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think this is a set I would have 100% picked up later down the road. Maybe it would have went on sale later down the road, maybe it doesn't. That I can't be for certain, but this was definitely on my list after I saw images of it, and totally one I would recommend as far as the building experience. But regardless of your decision, I want to thank Lego. A massive thank you for sending this over as part of the Recognized Lego Fan Media account. And let me know in the comments below, is this something you're going to be chasing after, or is the Lego Friends model for $80 good enough for you? I'm really interested in that, and who knows, if I get enough inspiration and comments, maybe I'll go ahead and part ways with the second one and build the modular building version of the Botanical Gardens on the Friends side and can compare the two, because technically you could buy 4 of those versus the price of one of this. It's an interesting concept, but this one has minifigs too. Decision. Anyways, thanks so much for watching my review video on this build. It was an absolute joy. Now, the next step is to place it into our Lego room and Lego City. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm Chris from Stud City. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.